A fridge motor growls in the dark. The sink has a leak, drip after spark. In my small kitchen, I chop green onion tight. The board is split, it flexes in spite. A knock on the door comes rude and mean. My throat goes dry, I wipe my hands clean. I say through the chain, who is it, huh? A voice says pay up and laughs like rust. I set the knife down slow and plain. Psalm 27 walks in my brain. The Lord is my light, like a shield of bread, though it rises overnight. I'm scared, but I stand upright. The Lord is my light. The hallway smells like old wet paint. My neighbor coughs hard, then goes quiet, faint. I text, can't talk now, to a friend I trust. My hands shake, yeah, still I don't rush. I whisper, Lord, teach my feet the pace. Not fast like panic, more like grace. Their threat is loud, but it ain't the truth. Your word sits heavy like steady tooth. The Lord is my light, like a shield of bread, though it rises overnight. I'm scared, but I stand upright. The Lord is my light. My cousin drunk and spun. He needed a ride, he chose the wrong fun. I open the door and I don't play tough. Courage is mercy when things get rough. The Lord is my light, like a shield of bread, though it rises overnight. I'm scared, but I stand upright. The Lord is my light. I'm out the leak, set the chain back right. Fridge motor hums, I breathe all night.
Sirens smear down the block. The stairwell reeks of old chalk. The power clicks, then stays. I hold still in the haze. I climb to the shelter room. Concrete sweats, cold perfume. I press my palm on the door and choose not to run anymore. Still water and shaking walls. A dust plume curls and falls. I'm scared, plain as can be, but refuge is holding me. Someone whispers, keep it down. A kid drops crayons, orange, brown. I say, hey, you can sit near me. My words come out kinda messy. Still water and shaking walls. A dust plume curls and falls. I'm scared, plain as can be, but refuge is holding me. a soft vapor. Bass keeps a grounded thread. Brushes hush what's in my head. Still water and shaking walls. A dust plume curls and falls. I'm scared, plain as can be, but refuge is holding me. Outside, the sirens thin. Inside, you shed on my skin. Sirens break through the morning air. Hospital corridor, bleach everywhere. My socks stick on the tile, gross. Coffee tastes like burnt toast. A nurse walks fast, says wait right here. I nod too quick, my handshake near. A vending motor grinds and whines like metal teeth on cheap designs. Be my shelter right now, like a stone boat that won't bow. I see a fortress in a paper gown. I'm not okay, but I'm held down. I call my brother, he says pray. I answer yeah, okay today. The monitor beeps in honest time. My thoughts trip up off the line. Be my shelter right now, like a stone boat that won't bow. I see a fortress in a paper gown. I'm not okay, but I'm held down. Doctor says it's gonna be long. Not doomed, just hard, so stay strong. I hear a river under the floor, a steady roar I can't ignore. Be my shelter right now, like a stone boat that won't bow. I see a fortress in a paper gown. I'm not okay, but I'm held down. Sirens pass, then quiet grows. Still refuge where the chaos goes.
The river left silt on the steps. A car alarm coughs then forgets. We stack wet chairs in the parish hall. Mud on our boots makes a dull sprawl. The weather broke open like a and the lights went numb. Someone says, where do we even start? I answer here with a mop and a heart. The air smells sour like old beans, yet Psalm 46 holds the seams. You are my shelter right now. A bent street sign makes a crooked bow. I can't fix much, I'm not brave. You are my shelter right now. We boil water on a camp stove blue. Kids draw bolts with a crayon new. I watch the current slow its rage. You stay the same on every page. You are my shelter right now. A bent street sign makes a crooked bow. I can't fix much, I'm not brave. You are my shelter right now. Be still, I tell my shaking hands. You stand with us in ruined lands.
Back kitchen heat, a humming fan, soap on hands, that's the plan. You stand by sinks with chipped white tile, grease smell clings, it takes a while. You tie the apron, pull it snug, Psalm 27 beats like a drum. Stand up, don't flinch today, like pepper sparks from a tray. I'm scared, I ain't gonna lie, but you are near, so I try. A cook snaps, move, you're in my lane. The fryer pops, a small hot pain. You whisper back, easy, okay. Then turn and rinse the sting away. Stand up, don't flinch today, like pepper sparks from a tray. I'm scared, I ain't gonna lie, but you are near, so I try. You used to brag, said fear was weak, but last month you couldn't speak. Now you admit it, plain and slow. Courage is staying, not for show. Stand up, don't flinch today, like pepper sparks from a tray. I'm scared, I ain't gonna lie, but you are near, so I try. Apron hangs, the night shift's done. Quiet courage one by one. The sky turns green, by the river bend, a siren tests, then won't quite end. We stack sandbags in the gym by noon. The bleach smell hits, it's too soon. A kid says, are we gonna be okay? I say, yeah, I think so. Okay. Still water, loud refuge. A snow globe church rides the flood deluge. I'm nervous, just saying it's true. But you're steady when the walls shake through. The wind slaps signs, they rattle rude. My phone glass cracked, bad mood. Then my gym lights flicker, then they stay in that small steady. I learned to pray. Still water, loud refuge. A snow globe church rides the flood deluge. I'm nervous, just saying it's true. But you're steady when the walls shake through. Two hours later, the river backs down, mud on my shoes, but we're still in town. I thought the end was at the door. Turns out you were here before. Still water, loud refuge. The snow globe church rags the flood deluge. I'm nervous, just saying it's true. But you're steady when the walls shake through. The green sky clears to a softer hue. I exhale slow. You pull me through. Wind cut sideways off the lake. It lifts my coat, makes it shake. The pier boards creak, nails half out. Salted air tastes like doubt. Psalm 46 comes to my head, not as a banner, more like bread. The water slaps the post in time, a hard little metronome rhyme. Sirens far off, then they fade. My pockets hold nothing I made. I say out loud, this is rough, and somehow that's enough. Be my refuge, not my run. Like like sandstone under a drum. I'm scared, I'm cold, but not undone. Be my refuge, not my room. A fisherman mutters, looks like words. His line tangles, he says a curse. I help him, fingers numb and red. We laugh, then bow our head. Be my refuge, not my run. Like sandstone under a drum. I'm scared, I'm cold, but not undone. Be my refuge, not my run. Wind still pushes, lake stays loud, but refuge feels close, not proud. I walk back slow, shoes soak through, held steady, held true. Pine needles hush under my boot. Distant saws hum at the login root. Halfway up the ridge, my calves start to burn. The switchback bends like a tightened fern. Then I realize I'm not keeping my pace. You're watching my steps, not my tired face. My water tastes like metal and sun, and my map is wrong. Yeah, I bought the dumb one. The trail marker points with the chipped green nails. Still Psalm 1B1 rides the wind on the trail. Lift your eyes to the hills. Lift your eyes to the hills. A hawk rides circles on warmer still. I'm worn out, God, but you steady my way. Lift your eyes to the hills. Lift your eyes to the hills. A hawk rides circles on warmer still. I'm worn out, God, but you steady my will. At the overlook, my jacket slipper jams. I laugh a little, it happens, fam. A raven clacks like a rusty latch, but you neither sleep nor miss a scratch. Lift your eyes to the hills. Lift your eyes to the hills. A hawk rides circles on warmer still. I'm worn out, God, but you steady my will. My feet keep going slow and sure. Lift your eyes to the hills. A vending fan turns lazy, low and round. My coat smells like diesel on the ground. And I watch the hills from a rest stop bench. My neck back is sore, yeah, I need a stretch. A hawk rides heat like a steady pen, then it hits me, you watch again. The map app spins, it can't decide. My coffee tastes like burnt and pride. I whisper, hey, are you near? And peace slides in, quiet and clear. Lift my eyes to the hill, like train tracks humming through engine chills. I am tired, but I do your wills. Lift my eyes to the hills. The trucker laughs, says, long way, friend. I nod and say, yeah, it don't end. But my steps line up one by one. Your shade stays with me, not the sun. Lift my eyes to the hills, like train tracks humming through engine chills. I am tired, but I do your wills. Lift my eyes to the hill. The vending fan keeps turning, small and slow. You keep my going when I don't know. I step onto the platform, shoes squeak once. Fluorescent buzz makes my head feel blunt. And I just stop and think, wait a minute. Help doesn't write in on the ticket. My phone is at 2%, screen gone dim. The track smell is metal, sharp and grim. I lift my eyes past the billboard frame to a pale hill line and say your name. The kid kicks pebbles, click, click, by my feet. Old gum on the bench won't give up its heat. I mutter he won't sleep, not tonight, so I can breathe in the station light. My keeper stays awake with me, like a compass in the fig tree. I'm tired, I'm late, I'm still okay. You guard my steps the whole way. bills to lay again. I shrug and laugh, well there it went. I take one slow lag, count the tiles, and feel you watching all my miles. My keeper stays awake with me like a compass in a fig tree. I'm tired, I'm late, I'm still okay. You guard my steps the whole way. Train or no train, I'm not alone. Help comes steady like bone on bone. I step onto the platform, shoes squeak once, fluorescent buzz makes my head feel blunt, and I just stop and think, wait a minute, help doesn't ride in on a ticket. I step onto the platform, I step onto the platform. I step onto the platform, so concrete stairwell, cold on my palm. A bow flickers once, then holds its calm. I come down to flights, the handrail sticky, a neighbor coughs hard, the air tastes tinny. My head is loud like keys in a tray. Then someone says, say Psalm 91, okay. Under your wings I breathe like paper cranes in a vent. My panic starts to leave. I'm shaking, yes I believe. Under your wings I breathe. I sit by the fuse box, listening for clicks. A siren far off does its usual tricks. I text my brother, I am scared for real. He says he covers you, let that be still. Under your wings I breathe like paper cranes in a vent. My panic starts to leave. I'm shaking, yes I believe. Under your wings I breathe. Like paper cranes in a vent. My panic starts to leave. I am shaking, yes I believe. Under your wings I breathe. Footsteps above me, but fear don't stay. I take the stairs slow. the safer way. Bus door sigh with a tired hiss. My scarf tastes like station mist. I watch the mileage flip on the sign. The numbers hop like a thin wire line. In my head I map each unseen mile, yet my jaw stays tight, not a smile. The driver says last stop for food. I answer okay in a small girl mood. I see my face in the window glass and realize quick you go before I pass. Where does my help come from? Like compasses turning to a single sum. I am tired, I say it plain, but you keep watch over my lane. A kid drops chips, they smell of grease. The aisle is sticky, no quick release. I read the hills by the moonlit snow. Then I laugh like, wow, you really know. Where does my help come from? Like compasses turning to a single sum. I am tired, I say it plain, but you keep watch over my lane. Eyelids fall, the engine croons. You do not sleep, even under moons.
Wind snaps the tarp behind the fence. The food truck smoke is sharp, intense. I stand at the shelter line, shoulder square. The alley smells like old fryer air. A guy mutters, move you in my way. My jaw wants heat, but I don't say. My face stays toward the light. A chestnut grins at streets all white. I'm shook, I won't pretend, but you teach my stance to bend, not end. Hand my tray back, palms still tense. A spoon is bent and makes no sense. I breathe Psalm 27 under my teeth. Courage comes quiet like borrowed wreath. My face stays toward the light. A chestnut grins at streets all white. I'm shook, but you teach my stance to bend, not end. chestnut grins at street salt white. I'm shook, I won't pretend, but you teach my stance to bend, not end. The wind calms down, the tarp lies flat. I walk out slow, and that is that. Wind shoves grit through the cracked back door. A news radio murmurs 3:45. The siren wind starts to rise and moan. It rattles the vent with a sharp, dry groan. My sink leaks brown, it smells like rust. I think, just sit, do what you must. I hear my own voice, too loud, too fast. I say, Lord, I messed up, let it pass. The closet shakes, a jar falls down. I pick it up, and I do not frown. Still shaking, I stand still, like roots in sand. You hold me real, I am sorry, plain as bread. Yet mercy pours over my head. Porch light steadies, my shoulders drop, my mind gets ready. I open some lines with dusty thumb and wait, not pretty, but I come. Still shaking, I stand still, like roots in sand. You hold me real, I'm sorry, plain as bread. Yet mercy pours over my head. The air tastes clean, the leak still ticks. You keep my steps, even in worn out kicks.
Steam from the dish pit hangs bitter and thick. My shoes stick to tiles with a tighter click. I tie on my apron, that frayed little shield, and breathe. Let the clatter be sealed. A cook yells behind me, pans start to clang. Grease in the air leaves a sharp burnt tang. I whisper, he makes me lie down, though I stand by the walk-in door with a towel in my hand. I count my steps like sheep in a row, past knifed up cheddar, past freezer cold glow. Even when fear taps for two, mercy for me. Like a lantern in a deep sea, stay under the shepherd's cover. I am scared, but I recover. Manager says hurry, I nod, okay, okay. My hands smell like onions that won't wash away. I see a spill shining slick like a snare and feel his calm move into the air. I breathe out slow, let the rush roll by. Let the heat lie down, let the shouting dry. You spread my table where trouble sits, so I eat peace. Imagine that. Table for two, mercy for me. Like a lantern in a deep sea, stay under the shepherd's cover. I am scared, but I recover. Table for two, mercy for me. Like a lantern in a deep sea, stay under the shepherd's cover. I am scared, but I recover. Apron strings loose, the shift finally. His quiet follows me around the bends.
Basement stairwell, my shoes squeak. The old mop water stinks, sharp and bleak. You said get down low, don't move an inch. And I heard that phrase and I felt my clench. The pipe's not cold in the concrete frame. I breathe Psalm 91 like a steady name. One print touch what you cover. Who can touch what you cover? Like a sparrow tucked under a bus stop. But I'm a rattled God, but I trust your cover. My phone buzzes twice, then it goes dead. I mutter, man, my nerves are thread. Upstairs the TV laughs too loud. Down here I'm small, but not unallowed. Who can touch what you cover? Who can touch what you cover? Like a sparrow tucked under a bus stop. Good and I'm rattled, God, but I trust your cover. arrow tucked under a bus stop. Good, I'm a rattle god, but I trust your cover. The pipes calm down, the floor stops shut up. Who can touch what you cover?
Sign creaks in the morning heat. My canteen clinks twice, offbeat, off sweet. I stare at the map and I suddenly know every bend ahead got a light of its own. The creek smells muddy, mosquitoes insist. Still my feet feel guided even in this mist. I step over a roof where the clay turns red. My ankle says nope, but I go anyway, yeah. A hawk cut circle stitching up the sky. Psalm 121 breeze and I don't ask why. Who keeps my steps in line? Like compass needles sipping sun, you settle my mind. I am tired, but I will be fine. Who keeps my steps in line? A bike chain snaps, somebody swears behind. I offer my tape, just the cheap kind. He laughs and says, you're good, I needed that. And the trail feels kinda under my hat. Who keeps my steps in line? Like compass needles sipping sun, you settle my mind. I am tired, but I will be fine. Who keeps my steps in line?
Gym lights buzz with a sour ring. Rubber mats smell like old spring. My phone screen shakes in my hand. I breathe once, try to stand. I lace my shoes, double knot. The mirror shows what I'm not. A guy laughs loud by locker 3. It lands like chalk dust on me. Coach says do not flinch, just go. Those words cut through my head real slow. I think of lines in the verse, then my fear forgets to curse. Tell my bones, do not flinch like candle smoke that won't uncinch. I see a shield in the gym floor shine. I'm scared, but I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. Yeah. The whistle squeals, it's kinda short.
sharp, my stomach twists, a clumsy heart. I step forward, hands up high, I whisper, Lord, stay close by. I used to think you were far away, but you are here in sweat and fray. My breath finds pace, my shoulders set. Enemy eyes, I don't regret. Tell my bones, do not flinch like candle smoke that won't uncinch. I see a shield in the gym floor shine. I'm scared, but I'm gonna be fine. Fight is my own replay every night. You call me brave, I hear it new. The enemy was me, not you. Tell my bones, do not flinch like candle smoke that won't uncinch. I see a shield in the gym floor shine. I'm scared, but I'm gonna be fine. Shuts, the buzzing dies, courage stays behind my eyes.
Wind whips cardboard down the alley, loud and fast. A dumpster lid claps like a metronome cast. My coat smells like smoke from the last. Still, you are here, holding the mask. Clinic parking lot, salt on the lines. My shoes squeak wet, cheap little signs. I check the news, it stings my mind. Then I brief Psalm 46 in time. Be still, let walls shake. Be still, let walls shake. Like a river under cracked ice, you don't break. I'm panicking, God, for your sake. A nurse walks out, says sit right there. I'm not too quick, hair in my face, don't care. The hallway mop water smells like stale pear. But you are refuge, steady air. Be still, let walls shake. Be still, let walls shake. Like a river under cracked ice, you don't break. I'm panicking, God, for your sake. Runs on slow like careful steps. Trumpet answers, soft and gently whips. Bass holds root, no big leaps. Drums daylight while silence keeps. Be still, let walls shake. Be still, let walls shake. Like a river under cracked ice, you don't break. I'm panicking, God. Be still, let walls shake. Be still, let walls shake. Like a river under cracked ice, you don't break. I'm panicking, God, for your sake. Wind calms down, cardboard settles near. I say out loud, you are here. Not fixed all at once, but you are near. So I wait.